going to record on my computer. So welcome everyone to our Crush It. Wow, it's really loud. I think I'm going to have to put it, you guys.
That's your mom.
Mother.
What?
You're very loud. I have to put you on mute. Yeah, there's lots of ruffling of papers going on. So I'm going to put everyone on mute, except Sandra. There we go. Mute off. Okay, so let's get started here today. I think I have everyone literally on mute. Unmute. There we go. So let's get started today. I'm going to do a quick introduction and thank Sandra for being on the call with us and teaching us how to use the AMP products to really get the most out of your workouts. I actually personally, I've joined Fit Body Boot Camp. It's very intense HIIT training, 30 minutes a day, and I actually kind of feel guilty because I'm able to push harder than a lot of the people there, because before I come, I have all my amped products, I have my e-shots, so my trainer keeps saying, you're one of the most ambitious people I know, but really it's my Isogenics products that are helping me be so ambitious. Are you cleaning your screen now? All right, well, that's okay. So we're grateful for Sandra, who is actually a fitness model in our team, to come and teach us how she professionally uses the AMP line and the Isogenics products to really get her on Team Isogenics, which is a very amazing position to be in with elite athletes of Isogenics. She's also been on the cover of a magazine. She might look familiar to you because she's actually on a huge billboard downtown Toronto. So we're really privileged to have her on our team and also have her share some of her secrets with us for looking amazing all the time. So she's only 29 years old, so a START member. She was able to leave her career as a professional in human resources to pursue Isogenics because of Isogenics and pursue her passion in fitness and sharing this amazing gift with others. And she has an amazing, awesome team, which we're so grateful for. And yeah, I think I covered everything off on that. You can see behind her, she's actually the cover, I noticed, of Optimized magazine. She won first place in Fitness Star modeling competition as well. So, and then I'm gonna take my mother, Marlene, off mute because she's going to facilitate the call, so no more ruffling all those papers. And we're just going to pick Sandra's brain and learn more about the AMP product, and then we'll open it at the end for questions and answers as well. So we are in recording, so if you love what you hear, you can actually go back and listen and share it with prospects or team members that you know work out that could not be on the call today. So you guys can take it away.
Thank you, Angie, for that great introduction for Sandra, and we're excited to have her on the call. And so basically, when we talk today, Sandra, about what we talk about tonight, I knew there would be a lot of different age groups on the call, so I thought we'd start basically how Sandra shares with the people that she shares Isogenics with, because in my mind, I actually thought that she would probably start most of her clients on the Value Performance Pack. And as we discussed it, that wasn't the answer. So Sandra, can you please share what you start all your clients off with? What packs?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I start people off with it depends what their needs are and stuff, but I was telling you today, majority of people, even the athletes, I get them started on a 30-day system. Whether hopefully the value pack, because that's the best one with the vitamins and everything. I just find it sets people up for success, especially athletes. Like, we breathe in more air, like it is like we use more air. We have just as many toxins in our bodies as everybody else, and the 30-day system isn't really just about weight loss. It's about cleaning all the bad out of your body. So even as athletes, I'd love to get them started on a 30-day system, and then if they want, then I will add some of the AMP lineup as well, or else I'll just do Another way to set them is a 30-day custom, and then adding the performance lineup as well, or the amp lineup as well.
Great. So you're really saying the most important thing is to get that cleanse into their body. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm going to have them start with the cleanse, and then the following month I get them on the performance products. And I'm like, let's just get your body back to where it's supposed to be right now, even though you're already really fit and healthy. I just find cleanse so powerful. So I just say, like, let's reset everything and then start putting in the performance.
That's good. That's great, because I just had a whole different perception of that, so it was really good to see that to find that out. So I know you love several of the amp. You mentioned that you love the Power, the Isoline Pro, the E-Shots, and the coffee. So can you tell us a little bit about each product and how you utilize it in your daily regime?
Yes, I am a massive fan of Isogenics coffee. So it kind of depends what's going on in my life at the time. If I'm getting more lean for a show or a photo shoot, I have coffee every morning before I go to the gym, and an E-Shot. The E-Shot is such a game changer for me. Like, the days if I ever run out, I really feel a difference in my energy and my focus. So when I'm leaning out, I go to the gym on an empty stomach, and I do fasted cardio. So I'll just have coffee in my E-Shot beforehand, and Ionic Supreme. I wake up and have that every morning. And then during my workouts is when I actually use recovery. So I have that with the BCAAs and L-carnitine. I'd love to have that product during my workout. And then on days that I'm doing like weight training instead, and I'm going to the gym to do weight training in the morning, I like to have a shake an hour before. So I have some carbs to burn, and then I'll have still my coffee, my E-Shot before. I'll have Amp Power, and then about an hour later go to the gym, and then obviously before the gym is when I have the Power and the E-Shot. Again, recovery during my workout and post workout, especially if you're doing if you're training big muscles like legs or back or something like that, you definitely nutrient timing is a huge thing. So I like to have IsoPro, greens, and Ionic Supreme as my post-workout shake. You don't really want to have any fats in a post-workout shake, so that's why I don't have a full Isoline shake, but just use the IsoPro, the Ionics, and the greens right after.
Wow, that's amazing. That's helpful for me too. So that's good. So you're saying after your workout, you're just using Pro with your greens and that then too. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I thought for some of the ladies on the call too, they might not know what fasted cardio is. Can you just explain that to them?
Yeah, so I just don't eat anything before I go to the gym. Like, I'll just have my my E-Shot and my coffee, and no actual food before my workout, before my cardio. But then I'll go home and have a shake after that. If it's just cardio, I'll have a regular Isoline shake.
Okay. With cardio, you do a regular Isoline shake. If you're doing weights, you have the Pro, the greens, and the Ionics in there. Okay, that's great. So if people are wondering about that, I'm going to change up a few things of myself now too. So, because I know when I do my weights, I come home and I just have a Isoline Pro with my greens and chia and that, and then my Recover I put right in it. So why do you recommend Recover during your workout instead of the Hydrate? Because that's what we were kind of taught to do.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do. Sometimes I do both, but that's actually got my roommate in here. She's behind me. So she's kind of a big proponent of using having your BCAAs during your workout. I think Juliana. She's gonna come explain it because I think
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it gives you more energy. It helps you burn more while you're working out, and it just kind of fuels you up a little bit more. So I can have her when she's just busy right now, but I should have her come in and explain it because she's just changing now.
No, but that's great because I think it's good learning because it's all about nutrients and nutrient timing too, isn't it? When you're trying to.
Exactly. Yeah. Her boyfriend is a really big coach here out in Hamilton, and he's using Isogenics on all his clients.
Really? Oh, that's excellent.
So and he kind of tells her what to do as well. So we have some good leadership, and he knows his supplements inside out, which is why he decided to partner with Isogenics because he just knows the power of them. Okay. They want to know why BCAAs during your workout.
Oh. Hi, Juliana.
Okay, so they're on the spot.
BCAAs are beneficial amino acids. Basically, what happens when you're working out, your muscles tears. So the beneficial amino acids when they recover helps to recover those muscles fibers again. So that's why it's so important to take them before and after, or even during your workout, having those proteins.
But you usually drink them during.
Yeah, during. Yeah, during is so important, and also after working out too. Good. Or even for the day too. Like sometimes, like I find myself if I'm not having enough protein, and I'm very sore, I like to take BCAAs during the day as well. Especially if I'm prepping for a competition of like and stuff like that. I like that.
Very good. Thank you. Yeah. So branched chain amino acids, what they really do is help with recovery. Is that correct?
Yes. So they're everybody has them when the muscle fibers breaks, right? So it's the L-leucine, L-carnitine, all the L's that comes with are branched amino acids.
Great. I think we've heard Paul Biondi say that, but it's to remember it, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Pretty much, it's like when the fiber breaks, because of working out, the fibers of the muscle breaks, recover helps them to recover.
Great. Okay. Does that help for ladies? I hope so, then, so we understand that. I don't know how many good muscle builders we have, but it's good information for us. So thank you so much, Juliana, for that one. Okay. And I know we talked to there, Sandra, about how important Ageless Essentials with product isogenesis is to you. So can you kind of explain that to the people too?
Yeah, for sure. So I love the Ageless Essentials. I take that every single day, morning and night. I know sometimes we have some PM ones left over, but that's just because we're always not that on point. But no, I actually, like the months that I don't have them, which is not often, I definitely feel very different in my energy levels throughout the day and during my workouts, everything. And like really, I mean, I'm happy Juliana's right here too, because a really big piece is like the fish oils in that pack. And do you want to talk on them?
Well, the fish oil is really good for inflammation. So basically it helps you to reduce any inflammation that you have in your body. It also helps with burning fat too, because you want to have good fat to burn fat. So that's why the fish oils are so important to have during your diet.
That is excellent. So what you're saying is we have to have good fats to burn fats, right?
Yes. So any good fats like omega-3s as well. Almonds are also very good. Otis oil is also very good, but Isogenics has that already, so it's good to have those.
So how many do you recommend in a day, like the Isogenics capsules then? If you were looking for the good fats in foods, obviously, but then to have the extra, what would you recommend?
So the pack comes with the fish oil. Mm-hmm. And Isogenics also have the fish oil by themselves. So some people have that pack and then have two more of those. So depending on where the health goals are going and depending where they want to go. So I love fish oil. I'm a big fan of it. And yeah, I think two more a day, that would be great.
Okay, great. That's good, because I've always wondered about that too myself. So, because I do put an extra one in a day, but I can add the second one too. And they're all available in Isogenics in your own store too, right? So we can get them there. Okay, that's good. So Sandra, we did discuss too, what other foods are you getting your good fats in too, just so if people don't want to go and buy the supplement?
Yeah, so Juliana talked a little bit about it right there. So Udo's oil, 369 oil, but actual food like avocados, peanut butter, like nut butter. I love nut butter. Like almond butter, but get the natural one. Coconut oil. We also have ghee butter. We even put ghee butter in our coffee.
I've heard of that. Yes.
So delicious. So like we both eat quite a bit of healthy fats. I mean, you have to definitely watch it, but there's lots of different ways to get them in.
And you wanna, I think you wanna incorporate like the trans fat and the omegas as well in it, like the good fat as well, because it just helps. It's called ketosis. So you want to put your body in a ketosis where you're going to be burning fat and using those fats to burn the fat. So it's the ketosis method.
Yeah, good. That's excellent. That's excellent. So this is a good segue in, because I know a lot of us on the call tonight struggle with belly fat. So can you help us with that? So getting rid of that belly fat.
Basically, fat is, especially in this area, there's a lot of as well, right? Like we hold our emotions a lot in this area, right? So basically, it all comes down to diet and what you put it into your body. So like anything from sugar, carbs, like the carbohydrates, the bad carbs, like white sugar, white flour, like stuff like that, it should be minimized. And anything with dairy as well, because dairy also causes inflammation, so reduce that. Anything with sugar, carbs, and dairy, try to reduce that as well. And incorporating more whole foods with isogenics too, like a lot of greens, healthy proteins, fish, chicken, and some beef in it. If you're not a meat lover, just eat more vegetables and incorporate a quinoa into your diet, incorporating beans into your diet as well. Having a regular exercise routine as well too. That helps very well too. You know, it doesn't have to be like something that you have to love doing, because otherwise it's going to be a drag instead of something for yourself. So if you really like do something, maybe like a 30 minutes workout or even walking and stuff like that, like set as a goal for yourself where it's going to be achievable for what your standards are. And then just pretty much creating that healthy environment around you, because it's like once you know like what to eat, what to put into your body, it's called intuitive. I like to call it intuitive eating. Like see what your body's telling you that you want, and also drink tons of water. Water is the key to really put into water, because our bodies are 75% water too, right? So we want to put more water into our bodies. Anything that causes inflammation, pretty much.
Yeah. And then the other thing, I mean, Marlene, we talked about this today a bit. We can do the bedtime belly buster, right? Yeah. So that's something that I do love to do. Juliana does it as well. So it's just a scoop of isopro and a scoop of greens. I honestly have greens like twice a day. I also love having ionics and Cleanse for Life before bed myself. Mixing them together tastes absolutely amazing as a warm tea, and you will have the best sleep. And honestly, even sleep is going to help you burn more fat, right? Like if you're not eating properly, you're not going to be, I mean, if you're not sleeping properly, your body's going to hold on to more fat. So anything to help us sleep better is always a good thing.
Yeah.
And then the way the bedtime belly buster works is it basically just stimulates your metabolism, and it's going to allow you to burn fat while you sleep.
Excellent. So you're going to have to help us here. So when you're saying you're having your ionics and cleanse before bed and then your belly buster too, can you give us a timeline and the amount you're using too?
Yeah, so I would do the belly buster, 1 scoop of isopro, 1 scoop of icy greens, like an hour before bed.
Okay.
And then when I'm like very restful state, like ready to go to bed, ready to do, like for me before bed too, I like to do affirmations, write what I'm grateful for. Turn off my phone and really let my brain unwind and read a book. So, but I'll before, when I'm ready to shut off technology and everything, that's when I'll do the ionics and the Cleanse for Life. Because for me, what's happened before, ionics can sometimes do the opposite, where if I'm not in a restful state of mind, I'll have it and I'll be up all night long. So I make sure I'm like really wound down, like my face is being washed, my teeth have been brushed, like I'm ready to go to sleep. That's when I'll have the ionics and Cleanse for Life.
So is it an ounce of each, or is it an ounce or two?
I use powder, so I use a scoop of each one.
So an ounce of each you're recommending then. That's what it would be for liquid. I know I tend to put all my people on liquid, so that's what it would be for them. Yeah. So that is excellent. That is very, very, very helpful. So let's see. We've talked about all the things. So we've talked about belly fat. Now, another question is, I thought, we all like enjoy our food, and we all love our isogenics, but can you walk me through your day of what it would look like with food, like, normal chew food and your isogenics food, just so people get an idea of what we're actually putting in your body?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we can even, if you want, Juliana can, because she uses it a bit different than me.
Yeah.
So I typically follow a 30-day system because I just love it and it works for me. Every time I go back to that is when I have the best results. It's when I feel the best in my body. It's when things seem to be functioning the best. So that's kind of my go-to. So I wake up, like I said, I usually go to the gym in the morning. So I wake up, I have my coffee, my e-shot, typically work out, have my shake when I get home. And then a couple hours later, I'll have a snack. So in my snacks is when I like to add my healthy fat. So sometimes it's like an apple and 12 almonds. Sometimes it's an egg. Another thing I love, I love to make protein pancakes.
Yes, I do too.
The way that we do them is we just do I don't measure, sorry guys, I can't tell you. I just do some egg whites and 1 scoop of isolane. So I like that as a snack. And then I'll typically have another shake. And then again, a snack in the afternoon. For me, that's probably, like, I like vegetables and hummus, maybe a couple more almonds at that time. And then I have a healthy, well-balanced dinner. So like I'm right now on a major beef kick. Like I can't stop eating. So I love to have like a beef and my vegetables. I try to stay a bit more away from carbs in the evening myself. Marlene, are you still there? Yeah. Okay. And then I love to do the belly buster at night before bed.
That's excellent. Okay. So that's basically now, then when you're saying you do the 30-day system right through, so when you're cleansing, do you do double-day cleanses or single-day cleanses, just to help the ladies, which is best for them?
Yeah, so it kind of depends how I'm feeling. I still cleanse quite a bit. Juliana's like, are you cleansing again?
It's easy.
Yeah, right now I'm doing every Monday.
Okay.
And then in the past, I honestly, though, I usually do 2-day cleanses.
Yes.
So I'll do a couple a month. I kind of just, it depends how I'm feeling. Like I know at Christmas time I did a couple because I just was like so overeating crappy food. But when my diet's more strict and on point, I just feel a need to cleanse as often.
Okay, good. So, and do you ever do like 3 weeks on and a week off just to give your metabolism a little bit of a mix up, or?
Yeah, I definitely try to listen to my body. And even yesterday, to be honest, I did a cleanse day. And by the end of the day, I was starving and I had a shake.
Yeah,
I'm more forgiving with myself with it now, because I just listen to my body more. And then even if I have to sometimes in the half day, like break it, then I will. But I'd like to do I like to get through the full day for sure. And for me as well, I take Ionics like 3 times a day.
Wow.
I take it in the morning. I like to take it in the afternoon. I like to take it before bed.
And do you find it gives you the energy, or what is it? You just like the adaptogens flooding your body and surging, or what is it?
Yeah, I like it as a little pick-me-up in the afternoon for sure. Or if it's like post-workout, I like to have it. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, before bed, like I said, that it really helps me sleep better.
That's good. That's excellent. So basically, what I liked hearing you say there was you let your body talk to you. Because we often have people say, well, I was cleansing and I just was starving and that. And so that you just said, okay, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm going to have a shake. That's just okay to do that, right?
Yeah. And it has, because if you don't do that, then you're not going to love it. And it's not going to be a lifestyle. Like it has to be something that's sustainable, that's long-term. If you're like dreading cleansing, and if you hate them, then just do nightly cleansing. Like if you hate it, it's not going to be a lifestyle for you and you're not going to enjoy it. So I think it's really figuring out what each works for each of us. And if you want to try one cleanse day at first, or you want to try 12 hours at first, then do that. And then one day you'll probably, the more you live this lifestyle, the easier it gets, right? So now it's more of a breeze for me to do cleanse days because I know what to expect and my body's more accepting of it. But it's really just doing what feels right for you and listening to that.
I love that. Do you hear that, ladies? How important that is? Letting your body talk to you, feel what's right for you and do what's right for you. That's excellent. So Juliana, we have you here. We may as well utilize you too. So let's have you walk through your day.
Okay, so for example, today I had a shake with, right, I have an Ionics first thing in the morning, and then I had a shake. It depends on my day as well. Like I am not rigid with my dieting, but I'm also more aware of what I put in my body every day. So I had a shake, and then afterwards I went to work, and then I had around 3 o'clock I had my steak, and I had boiled vegetables, green vegetables, and that was it. Then it was a weird day for me, so I had some snacks with me. I had some almonds with me, so I ate some of that. Then when I got home right now, and I had some asparagus with 2 whole eggs with mushrooms on it, and some tortillas because I love tortillas. Then and then I'm gonna go to, then I'm gonna go to the gym right now, and then when I come back, I'm gonna have a shake, and then I might have another meal afterwards too. So it really depends on how my activity level is during the day, and everybody's so different. So really, what I focus every day is how much greens am I having a day, whole foods, and at least I incorporate 2 shakes a day every time. And then I'll have the Isopro with the Ionics after my workout as well, with the greens too. So like right after my workout, and then I obviously have my AM and PM vitamins too. Then for what else supplements I have, and then I take the accelerators also during the day too. So like in the morning I take the accelerators, and at night I take the accelerator to maintain that. And the Isocomfort too. Isocomfort is something that is also very good, because especially when you work out, you want to put a bit of magnesium into your body to really relax those muscles being worked out for a hard time. And also it's really good for your digestive system. It allows you to, sorry to talk about this, but
I love it. No, keep talking.
To go to the bathroom better. I think since I've been using Exogenics, I've been a lot more regular. Like my poops look great, and that's pretty much what I need to have healthy poops.
You do. It's truth.
So then every day, so I incorporate healthy proteins, healthy vegetables into it, and it depends on my day, on my carbs. If I'm going to work out legs, and I tend to increase my carbs a bit more. But I'm a carb person, so my body digests carbs very well. But Sandra is a bit different. I think her body does very well with fats and protein. So it's like, it's depending how your goals are and what your body likes and what doesn't. So it's truly it's like trying to experiment with yourself. But in cleanse days, I cleanse once or twice a month. I'm not a big cleanser, but I do like doing it because it helps me actually with growth hormones, which is really, really good if I'm trying to put on more muscle. So that allows me to really create more growth hormones, so I can actually establish my goal.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, Juliana does fitness modeling as well. She does a lot of shows, and her body is super beautiful. So you can't really see her in this, but she knows her stuff with nutrition, and she transforms her body into a trophy. So she knows.
Well, I'd say we're talking to 2 of the most beautiful girls on the planet right now, and it's been an honor to have you on with us. We've learned so much. And is it okay if anybody has questions that we can ask you those questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So ladies, don't be shy. This is an honor to have these girls on here tonight. So if you have a question, just feel free. You can unmute yourself and ask the question, okay? So people are often shy, so we'll see what happens. Anybody at all?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, somebody's there.
I'm almost 71, and I'm celiac, and so I found that the full day cleanse was not good. I wasn't well, so I've been daily cleansing. So I just wondered if you could give me a hint and what you would suggest for daily cleansing.
So you're celiac, so so you don't eat gluten and stuff like that, right? Okay. So I think the best way for you to do the cleanse, and I think you should do it at nighttime, like because your insulin levels are lower there. So
Right.
nighttime cleansing can be work for you, and see how that works for you. Maybe something you can try it out and see is like try and error kind of thing. And you say you did 1 day cleanse?
No, I do daily.
Daily.
But I've been doing it in the morning. So you feel that at night would be better?
Yeah, because at night it will be better because your insulin levels are lower.
Right. And how much of the Cleanse for Life and I do both the Cleanse for Life and the Ionics in the morning. So how much Cleanse for Life would you suggest?
I think about 2 scoops of cleanse and 1 scoop of Ionics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would that be an ounce and or 2 ounces and 1 ounce?
Yeah, 2 ounces, 1 ounce.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't quite having enough for the cleanse then.
Yeah, try that to see like 9 cleanse, because maybe during the day your insulin levels are higher. So maybe at nighttime your insulin levels are lower, so that allows you to work better for you. Maybe try that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So anybody else? That was a great question, by the way, Gail.
Great question.
And you look amazing for 71.
71.
Are you kidding?
She's Leanne's hot mama.
I'm Leanne's mom.
Yeah. So anybody else have a question? Don't be shy. I guess people do get
I have a question.
Okay, who is this?
Carrie.
Okay, Carrie, go ahead.
Hi. So I just started a client last week, and she's been doing the 30-day program. She works out 5 days a week for about an hour and a half, and she was starving. So we have been playing with, I moved her to Isopro twice a day and told her to have a shake immediately after her workout and see if that was any better. It seemed to work better today, but you had mentioned not having the Isoline Pro after a workout, but instead having the Isopro. How do you recommend that the 3 shakes work for her, or 2.5 shakes? So should she be having Isopro in the morning and lunch and then Isoline, or you tell me?
What time does she work out?
9:30 in the morning.
Okay, so does she usually eats before her workout, I assume?
Yeah, she's starving, she says, when she wakes up.
Okay,
so she put a scoop of oatmeal, I think, in her Isopro today, and she said she was great before her workout.
So I would do an Isoline shake before her workout.
Okay.
Like an hour before she works out, go and work out, and then after her workout, have Isopro.
Okay.
Right after, and then a couple hours later, she'll be hungry again, because Isopro doesn't have any carbs in it. She'll be hungry. Like when I have just Isopro, I'm hungry like an hour and a half later, and then she can have another shake again at that time.
Or she can have whole foods.
Or food, yeah.
Or whole foods too. And then have another shake after that. Like, it depends what her goals are too, like where she's at.
She's only got about 5 to 7 pounds to lose. She just wants to tighten up, and she's not seeing any results without Isogenics, so she wanted to incorporate the nutrition part into her life.
Yeah.
So she's starving when she wakes up in the morning. She's used to having oatmeal. She's an ex-nurse, so she's okay with her nutrition, but Isogenics will bump it up a big notch for her.
Yeah, for sure. So I think what Sandra said is a good tip. And also maybe the reason I think why she's waking up hungry is because her metabolism is speeding up a bit more now. So maybe having like protein, like maybe having whole foods too during the day too. Like I don't know if she's having whole foods too.
Yeah, she's having about a half a cup of hummus and veggies for her afternoon snack. And then I think she said almonds and peanut butter and some fruit in the morning.
Okay, so she's not having enough protein. She's having Isogenics, which is great, but she needs to incorporate also protein, like chicken breast.
Right, having a dinner as well.
So I would suggest 2 meals should be incorporated with chicken breast or fish or salmon or more of that into her diet, because that's also going to help her too, and like more greens into her diet too.
Okay. So 2.5 shakes plus 2 meals
Yeah.
and then 2 snacks?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No snacks.
No.
No snacks. Just the 2 meals, 2 shakes, and then isopro.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there'll be in total 5 meals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hope that
great.
helps.
Yeah, I personally find meals sometimes work better than for me.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are over our time, but are you open if there's more questions that
I'm
you'll
good. I
answer
think
them?
you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Juliana has to go, but I can stay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody else with any questions, or otherwise we'll say goodnight to these lovely ladies who've been so helpful for us tonight with their time. Anybody else? Okay. I think then that's it. And we just want to say how much we appreciate this. Maybe we can do it again some other time.
Yeah, for sure.
I've learned a lot tonight, even myself, and so I just want to say thank you from all of us, both you, Sandra and Juliana, and we appreciate all the teaching that you've taught us and your lifestyle. We all wish we looked as good as you, but
It's all beautiful.
we're going to work at it.
Yes. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.